Hey guys, I'm back and I have another video today. I have two Star Wars figures. If you read the title, you know who they are because I put them in the title. So I'll start with, actually, I put two in the title, but I want to start with one that's actually updated. Here's my Darth Maul from the last video, and the only thing I wanted to show was, I don't know if you can tell, but I added a red ring around the eyes. There we go. So yeah, you can see around the yellow there's a little faint red ring around both eyes that was not there before. And I added those to it. So that's about it. That's the only thing that's changed with him. So here's the new figure. On the first one, we'll start with the Jedi. This is Plo Koon, how he appears in the Clone Wars, Season 6, I think, maybe 5. I'm not sure. I can't remember at this point. Basically, in one of the later seasons of the Clone Wars, and he only wears his outfit for like not even 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. I'll start with the lightsaber. I actually did make him a custom lightsaber, so this hilt is made from two normal lightsabers, and this little thin black line here is where they actually connect, and then this bit on the end, the little cone shape, like Plo Koon's lightsaber, that's actually from a Lego umbrella. And actually, one moment, grabbing my penguin figure because he has an umbrella. So this part right here on the umbrella is what I made the bottom of that lightsaber out of. So, yep. And that's it for his lightsaber. So Plo Koon himself, this figure, like I said, he's based out of an outfit he wore in the Clone Wars very briefly. He wore it when they went to go find, I believe it was when they found Sifo Dyas' crashed ship. This is the outfit he wore. So basically his breathers, and this is just the official head. I added these bigger bits on the sides with green stuff to match the pattern, and I changed the breathers. You can see these little gold bits on here. In there you can see the gold. I sculpted the little slits over the eyes. Sculpted the I widened the breathers and shortened them to be more accurate to the shape they were in that episode. I sculpted the chest armor around the top of his arm, little shoulder bits at the top there, electrical tape. These are brick forge. All these little pouches are from Lego Batman movie belt pieces. This, and let me get here's a toothpick as a pointer. This little square right here on the chest is actually electrical tape. So is this skirt here, as well as these boot cuffs. And each of these individual stripes, I know they just look painted, but each one of those stripes is actually a strip of electrical tape. So that's a piece of tape, that's a piece of tape, and that's a piece of tape. So this, and this is all tape, and they were all painted around. The belt is also tape. Let's paint some lines on the back of it because there's no pictures of the back. I think there were, but it didn't matter. So, but that is it for Plo Koon in this outfit. I made him in this outfit because literally no one else has, and I really like that look of that outfit, so that's why I did it. Alright, so next figure is, give me 1 second, is this boy right here, big old Darth Vader. So first off, his lightsaber, it's just the brick forge hilt with the black and just the black painted on, red blade. It's pretty standard. So if I move that out of the way, you can see Vader himself. And give me 1 second again. Oh, sorry. Didn't plan this ahead. If we bring back in the fan favorite Squelchikins, you can see how big Vader is compared to our normal minifigure. So the legs were extended and the arms are extended. Now I know in here this looks gray, and then under here is also, well, the arms here you see those stripes, and then the legs here I know these look gray, but they're actually just matte black, and then the gloss black here on the boots, and then all these lines, and then like all the other black like here, and like the belt, that was just used to paint the stripes. So the boot cuffs themselves are also sculpted out of green stuff. All the sculpting is, the cod piece was also sculpted from, it was actually dry sculpted, which means I cut it from dry green stuff. The shoulder pads are also sculpted, and you can kind of see up under the cape there are some black lines up there too. If I pull out one of his arms, you can see these little, well, you can see like the lines on the arms. Those are all sculpted, indented into the glove, and were painted. The belt is actually a Lego Batman movie piece belt, and I've sanded off the front of it to be flat, and then painted the designs onto the belt. The waist cape is actually the standard like Lego waist cape for clones, and that I basically just cut it out onto a bigger piece of fabric and made it longer. So like if I took the legs off, I could actually, like you can see, it just folds around like the Lego waist cape does. So, and you can see the belt piece. So the little chest box and the armor are sculpted as well, green stuff, and the shoulder pads. The cape was actually, one more second. So the cape was actually modeled after this cape, which is different than a standard Lego cape. This is a custom cape I got from an online sale in Martian Manhunter a while ago. But basically I traced this pattern onto some fabric and made it a little longer as well to make for the extended legs, and cut that out and painted it black. So it could, and I did that because this cape hangs better over the shoulders and gives that better profile. And then the last thing about this figure is I used the official helmet, and I painted used the transparent red that I used on my Mark 45 Iron Man. And basically also, since this helmet naturally, if I borrow Squatchikins, when you put this helmet onto a head, it naturally looks up, which is kind of annoying. So what I did was, on Vader, I cut the neck peg off and then glued it back on at an angle leaning forward. So that way when I put the helmet on the neck and I put him to the side, he's now looking straight ahead. He's not actually looking up like it was on the normal neck. So that's something I did do. And that is all I have. So let me get these boys in here. So these two never are actually on screen at the same time. They knew each other because, you know, Anakin, but these two never actually these two aren't related besides the fact that they're Star Wars. So that's the only reason for them. But I made these two thinking about making Hondo from the Clone Wars, so might do that. But besides that, don't really have any other figures planned. Work is really busy right now, so don't have much free time. We're working overtime currently, so don't have a lot. I only have one day off. This is my one day off, and I even have to work tomorrow. Figures will come when they can, but hope you like these figures. Let me know down below what you think, and if you like these guys. And be sure to leave a like, comment. I read the comments. Share the video, show other people, get the word out about old Moose Man here. Be sure to subscribe, and have a good one. Bye. Thanks for watching.